All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another pick a card reading here with Ever Eden Tarot. um, I hope everybody is enjoying their holiday season as we get into it. And what better of a time to start thinking about the future? So I decided to do a reading about what is holding you back, what are the blocks kind of in your way, and we'll go into a little bit of advice how you can overcome them. So we did do 3 piles once again. Once I get some more subscribers and more views, we'll start to do 4. But for now, we're at 3. I did already record these videos, and they're really in depth. They're longer than I thought they'd end up being. I thought I'd get away with a cute little short video for this one, but no, no, no. The messages came through super strong. So, as always, use your intuition. Think about, a situation or something that you have going on in your life and just kind of wondering what's holding you back, why you're not moving forward. And then look at these piles and meditate. We do have these little drawings. I just decided to be weird and make you all little doodles. So this is pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So take a few minutes, take a few moments, meditate. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And let me know what you would like to see on this channel, any type of video ideas you have. I really have been enjoying making the content, and I have been enjoying reading the few comments that we do get here on this channel. So any type of appreciation is appreciated. Give it and receive. So I'm so excited. I had so much fun putting these videos together for you. And I get a lot of personal messages about people really enjoying them. So it's really exciting for me. So as always, thanks for tuning in. Take a few moments, meditate on the pile, whatever one is calling to you. Do your thing, do what you got to do. Once again, these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, I'm going to leave you to it. Right. Hello, pile 1. If you chose the first pile with this little squiggly design I created just for you. This is your reading. I don't know. I just felt inspired to draw, okay? Don't make fun. It's fine. It's going to be okay. So, today we are exploring what's holding you back. So, what are the blocks? What is in your way? Maybe you're trying to achieve something specific, or maybe you just feel a bit at a standstill and like you're not moving forward. And we're going to see what the universe has to tell you about that. Just remember, this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate perfectly with everyone. I do know I could do a little bit better of a job of making them more general. Sometimes some really specific messages do pop through, but today let's see what we have for you. Okay, so let's start off with what's holding you back. We have the golden unicorn. Awaken your soul's potential. Interesting. All right, I'll get the 3 of these down and then we'll figure out a little bit more about what everything means there. Then we have the giraffe, the bigger picture. Okay. And then we have the llama, soul growth. Okay, so I'll just read the giraffe here says, take a step back and gather your thoughts and feelings. And then with the llama, with soul growth, it says, growth is never easy. Have faith and trust in the journey. Okay, so what the energy I'm getting here right off the bat is very, very, very strong. Lots of clear messages. So let's just jump right into it with the golden unicorn. You know you have potential, but you're unsure of what your vision is. You know you're made for more. You know you have a bigger purpose. You know that you're going somewhere. You know you have a next step to take, but you're not. You haven't quite found it yet. You haven't been able to grab it and say, yes, this is it. This is what I want to do. There's nothing else. This is the direction I'm going in. And actually just felt that security in your life or in what you're doing or in any of these things that you're trying out, or maybe even your career or your love life or whatnot, whatever it is you're looking to feel to see what's holding you back in. You have like this overwhelming feeling of knowing that you're made for something more, though. Yeah, but you just haven't unlocked what it is to you. All right, so with the giraffe here, it's telling you when you take a step back and look at your life, you have a lot to be proud of. So I'm feeling that for you. I'm feeling like you've done a lot and there's a lot of good things. And that is almost a block in and of itself because you're like, oh, well, I'm not unsuccessful. Or I have, I have a lot going for me. But that is actually somehow holding you back in a way because you're not reaching the potential or the item that is going to make you feel fulfilled because you are entertaining what you know to be in existence already to be what others would define as fulfillment. Wow, that was a mouthful, but hopefully that makes sense. There's a gap, there's a void. You've been trying to fill this void probably your whole life. Yeah. New things, new projects. I feel like you just take up a bunch of stuff and try to keep yourself busy and like kind of throw it at the wall and see if it sticks. Um, and just have a lot to go on like that, but it still isn't there. There's still that void, there's still that missing purpose that you're looking for. And with the llama here, you might be losing sight of this journey. Honestly, you're thinking of the big picture as some place that just kind of appears and that you end up when you need to remember that this is all a journey, this is all an adventure. There's, a path that you have to take to get there. And sometimes it's going to take longer than you would think. I'm not getting the feeling that you're super impatient. I think you're just super like on the verge. You're like on the edge. You just know you have this gut feeling. You know you're meant for something big, but it's just not happening and you're just not finding what it is. But you just, everything you do is a course. And if you look at this image here, there's mountains and there's obstacles and there's things that you have to overcome and envision and go through to actually get where you're going to this big picture as well. Spirit wants you to show gratitude for what you have in your life already. And once you start to thank it for what it has done, you will start to remove those blocks because you're almost seeing it out. You're thankful for it. You're thankful for the journey. You're thankful for what it has done for you. And then you can move forward onto what is meant for you. Everything essentially is meant for you. It's meant to get you where you're supposed to be. You're just feeling a bit anxious because you know you're made for great things and you just can't make it stick. You're just a little bit unsure about what those great, wonderful, amazing things are. Okay, let's see what else we have here. We have co-create and to the sea. Interesting. Okay, let's take a look at this for you. With co-create, I'm getting that Spirit wants you to know and remind yourself to help you remove these blocks that you create your reality every day. Not by controlling everything, not by making sure you have control of everything, but by controlling how you react to everything, and how everything you engage with everything that is around you. So you create that sense of reality yourself. Um, View life as art, not as just the physical. You have to see it a bit as the emotional as well. I feel like you really kind of judge your life about what's around you and just these really tangible things. But you also have to understand and appreciate the journey and look at where you're going. With To the Sea, you're being asked to recognize how all the pieces will fit together. When you think about someone rowing a boat through the sea and to get to the sea, there's a lot of moving mechanisms that have to work together to get there for their journey. And, the natural pattern of events needs to be appreciated in life. So every step, you need to kind of take a step back, look at the bigger picture, and just think of this as the next step towards finding out what your purpose is. A purpose can't be rushed, it'll come when it comes. You'll know it too. It's profound. And if you want to branch out, you're doing the work to get there. If your next step is not where you are, then you're doing the work to get there. Or if your next step is bigger but in the same position you're in, you're keeping that in mind, and keep on rowing and keep paddling through these seas. Some work is deeper than others, Spirit wants you to know. Some work you can't hold in your hands. Kind of the same message over here too. All right, so I did pull some tarot for you as well. So let's see what the cards say. We have the Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. We'll just get them all out here. Let it red, orange, maybe some root chakra. The Four of Wands. And the Eight of Swords. Okay, let me get organized a little bit. And then I pulled the bottom deck energy out and it's Judgment. And this is just because I was using this deck for multiple parts of this reading. So I just wanted to pull the bottom deck energy from the reading I got from these 4 cards as well. Okay, so the Nine of Pentacles is telling me that you feel held back um, because you're successful. You are where a lot of people would want to be. You may struggle to turn down opportunities, but I think you're kind of realizing that every opportunity that you take that isn't getting you closer to where you're going is just holding you back from doing that self exploration and working on those things that are going to solidify your next step. So that's a really interesting catch 22 there. It's taking time away though from finding out what your bigger picture is, what your vision is, and where you're going. So that's a interesting thing to consider. With the Ace of Wands, I'm getting that you have a lot of ideas, a lot of big dreams. That you wish you could bring to life and wish you could hand over to the world, but maybe you just haven't found the one. You have a lot of things you could do, but when the one really, really appears, it's just going to stick and it's going to be easy. I guess that's the same kind of in love life, right? When it's the one, it just works and it's just easy, and you couldn't do anything else. It just is what it is. And with the Four of Wands, I'm getting that you want to build a bit of an empire. This is, for some of you, coming on very, very strongly as career. So you're I think a few of you, or like becoming an entrepreneur, or maybe even stepping away from a career to do something else, or just kind of finding your purpose here in this world. It's really, really big for you guys. You're kind of at that point in your life where you want it all. You want, maybe too, I'm getting for some of you, this won't resonate for everybody, but it's like big picture, family business, empire, generational wealth, something that you can pass down to for generations. And you want the big picture, and you are starting to see what that could look like. You just have not found what's going to get you there. And I think the blocks there are just really, really because you're so focused on like hoping that that's going to find you, instead of taking and just keeping yourself busy, instead of just taking the time to slow down and let it find you. Okay, so also we have the Eight of Swords. What I'm getting is you're a bit afraid to launch anything. So maybe you have found the idea that just keeps creeping up onto you, back into your mind, the thing that you should do, the career path you should take, the opportunity you should, risk it all and go for. And it's not that you really, really care about other people's opinions and thoughts of you. I'm getting the feeling that you might be in a bit of a position of status, or people look up to you, or you like just hold this certain ground with people, and you don't really want to test that too much. um yeah, so I'm just feeling like that for you is a bit of a block as well. It's not that you're super concerned with the opinions of other people. It's just you've worked so hard to be where you are and who you are, that this might seem crazy to people, you taking this leap of faith. Okay, and here with the judgment card, I'm getting that once again that this is probably connected for your career for some of you. But what it's also telling you is to take the past as life lessons. Like this is coming in for you. This is your success. This is a great sign for your success in your future. Like this is a bit of a go get it, like green light, move forward, go for it kind of thing. But it's also asking you to be grateful for the path. This is the only major arcana so far, so it's a really important card to this reading. Okay, so then I pulled some archetype to get a little deeper understanding of some soul work. Okay, so what I'm getting here with Starborn is, you're being asked to step up. This is a bit of a rebirth for you in your current situation that you need. So whether if you want to like move up in your current situation or enhance your current situation, you have to step up and up your game. But so to have this rebirth, or if you're thinking of something new, like this is a new challenge, this is a completely new birth, and you're being asked to nurture that and move that forward as well. Spirit wants you to think back to when you were young, and because we always say the opposite. It's like, oh, what would you have told yourself when you were younger? And you'd be like, oh, don't stress about this. Don't worry about that. This boy, that, this girl, that, whatever. But sometimes we really need to think about what our younger self would tell us now if we wanted advice from them. And I'm thinking like way, way, way back. So this is kind of what you were born with. And think of, how you came into this world and the ideals that you have, and trust yourself. And your younger self is probably, the most authentic version of yourself, because nothing has impacted it yet, right? Nothing has come into this world and shaped and changed and formed and set opinions of it yet. You truly knew what your dreams were and what you wanted to do. So what would your younger self give you as advice right now? Okay. And then with the ocean here, you don't have to know everything sometimes. I think one thing that's holding you back too is feeling like you don't know everything to make the decision to move forward. So if you do have an idea, you're like, but I'm not the ultimate expert know it all yet. So how do I do this? Or if you don't have the idea yet, you're just kind of you want every piece of the idea before you move forward, or every piece of the next step to be determined, when you haven't just handed over your soul to be shown the next step. So the ocean is bigger than all of us. I think this card really explains that pretty well to us. uh, you have big dreams for sure. You have a life shift coming, and probably a shift in priorities as well. So if you were, kind of globe trotting to now until now, or what have you, and now maybe you want to settle down and you want to shift these priorities, but you don't quite know where to start. Okay, so let's see what advice we have here. We have the black tourmaline, which is protection. And then we have the calcite, which is relaxation. All right, with the black tourmaline, I'm for protection. I'm getting that spirit wants you to know that you are protected. You may have you may have some insecurities enough in feeling vulnerable and taking this next step and putting yourself out there and whatever this may be, or if like you want to move forward at work, like asking for it. Like that's not going to hurt you. Spirit wants you to know, you're going to be protected. You you don't have to have defensives up all the time. You don't need them. You put up walls and blocks and feel like you have to have everything just in this correct, controlled kind of path is what I'm getting. And that's kind of how we're forcing vision to happen, because you're made for more, but you're trying to control what more is. You don't always have to have those defenses up, and you are protected for sure. Okay, so, and over here with the relaxation, reflect, meditate, and just believe in the journey is what I'm getting for you. Okay, so now we have the Strength card. This is just some final tarot. The High Priestess. High Priestess. I said that really funny. High Priestess. And then we have the Five of Swords. For the bottom deck energy of that pull, I have the Seven of Wands. So I'll put that over there. I like symmetry. Okay, strength is a great card for you right now. All signs, no matter how confused you are right now, and you have this sense of this greater purpose, and it's almost like holding you back because you know you want to do more, and it's just causing a lot of confusion for you. But strength is telling me that all signs lead to success. But not without determination. This isn't going to be easy, and you know that. I'm sure things haven't been super easy so far anyway, regardless. So, you have the strength, the courage. This is a lion, and he's holding a rose in his mouth without squishing it. It's kind of interesting, so it's mental strength as well as physical strength. You have the mental strength to get through this, to find your purpose and find your vision and remove these blocks, and remember that this is a journey, and to be grateful for everything you have in the moment. With the High Priestess, I'm getting that you're being asked to trust your intuition. So if you feel you're made for more, you are correct. If you feel you need to push this to the limit and there's a next step for you and there's something else out there for you, or there's something bigger out there for you, you're not wrong. That's what this card wants you to know. But don't be discouraged because you have a greater purpose and you feel trapped. That's a part of the journey Spirit wants you to know, because you have all this divine energy and probably all of this creative energy. By that I mean like idea wise. There was a bit of creative energy here, but I don't want to, this is a general reading, so I'm not going to paint everybody as artists or anything like that who's listening. But yeah, you have a bigger purpose, and you don't want to be discouraged because you feel a bit trapped. That's not embracing the journey, is what Spirit wants you to know, and the bigger picture. So embracing your intuition and knowing that you're made for more, and having that complete trust in yourself and that you will find it and it will find you, is how you're going to move forward, as opposed to sitting there on how come I can't find this, and like woe is me, and feeling like down because you feel like you have bigger, greater energy inside you that is made for different things. All right, so with the Five of Swords here, it's telling you, and I'm not sure if this energy is coming in fast or slow, it'll be different for all of you. But don't be afraid of moving forward when the opportunity comes to you, when the vision arises, when your new picture is shown, when your vision arrives. You may have to leave things behind. And, you may have to completely change your life. You might be taking this step into becoming, the next level of person that you are, and you might have to leave behind less mature things of your life or past things that you know enjoyed doing sort of more superficially. But now you have this bigger calling and you have to move forward with it. And things might be tough, that might be hard, but you can do it, and don't be afraid of that. Spirit wants you to know. Okay, with the Seven of Wands here, what I'm getting is you still have some work to do. There's still some work ahead of you, and there's going to be some more challenges in this journey and just like lessons and things to work through before you kind of get your big aha epiphany moment. But you can do it. You're almost like looking forward to it on some days. You're like, what can what can come at me next? Let's do this. And you're gonna show gratitude to move forward, and you'll find what you're looking for is what I'm getting. You'll figure it out for sure. You'll figure out what that bigger picture is. You'll figure out what that vision is. You just gotta trust your intuition to move forward and not rush it. The trying to rush it, I think, is your real block here. Okay, so group one, that was your reading for what's holding you back. If you enjoyed that, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what other videos you would like to see. I would love to hear if this resonated as well. The feedback is always amazing. Okay, thanks so much. Bye. Hey, hi, group two. Thank you for joining us here again for another pick a card reading. If you chose this, I don't know, I was just trying to be artistic. This little drawing here and this pile, then this is the reading for you. Let's just put that aside. It doesn't have much of a meaning. I just scribbled down some doodles and offered them up to you all so you can enjoy them. Okay, so today we are exploring what is holding you back. What are the blocks? Whether this is something you want to achieve, or whether this is a work situation or relationship situation, what have you, just holding you back from something in your life or making any types of moves that you're kind of concerned about, or you're just not resonating with whatever is going on. And we're just here to get a little more clarification about your path. Okay, so let's start with your animal spirit oracle. First, we have the otter initiations. Be open through this transitional time. Okay, interesting. I think we have our answer right off the bat, but let me get the three of these out here. Then we have the hare, strength. Take time to make clear decisions, bring awareness and light to the situation. Okay, and then we have the panda, balance. Ask how to bring balance to the situation. Well, it says situation in both of these cards. Interesting. And into your heart. Okay, so what I'm getting for you with this otter here and appearing first is your blocks are bigger than you. They, you're being blocked and you're being held back through an initiation period. The world, the universe, it is testing you. So if you feel like you're being tested, like that is the truth. You are being tested. The world is testing you. You're getting ready possibly to level up or for your next phase in life. And the universe is just making sure you have what it takes. Your strength is being tested, is what I see with the hair here as well. I'm getting that a lot of you are having maybe some false starts, a lot of trial and error. This is divinely guided, this initiation. So it is preparing you for your next step. I know it seems painful and it seems really hard, and you thought I was probably going to tell you something that you could change, and I totally anticipated that as well. But this is a divine initiation period that you are going through. And with the strength card here, your strength is what's being tested. So slow down, make the clear decisions. You may be easily heated lately as well, and that's what happens when our strength gets tested. We think fight or flight, and we end up fighting. But when really strength is consistency and just more of a peaceful approach, but strong and firm and knowing and more of like willpower based. But then we think that strength is kind of fight or flight. And then with the panda here with balance, your initiation needs to find you balance. That's ultimately the goal of this initiation that's holding you back, that's blocking you, that's making you feel stagnant and challenged and tested. Balance is what it's trying to bring you. You might be lacking coping mechanisms, is what I'm getting. That's what the universe is trying to put into your life. So you may not know how to deal with certain things emotionally at this point. Maybe you used to, but then something tweaked or changed, and the universe is trying to bring that back into balance into your life. And this is why you're feeling a bit pushed, a bit irritated, I'm getting, for some of you. um and this is the path you're on, and you're on the right path. This initiation period, it's not telling you you're on the wrong path. It's helping you find the strength to be on the path that you're on. So don't give up. Okay, let's see what else we have here. We have, yeah, don't give up. Go the distance. Perfect. Love when that happens. And then we have regeneration. Okay, so with go the distance here, the universe is trying to give you what you need to go all the way. It's trying to help you build those skills. It's trying to help you find that balance. I mean, the finish line is far away, but you're going to reach it. And this initiation period is just step one. If you feel like you're being tested, like I said, you are being put to the test to make sure you have what it takes and you have all the skills you need to go all the way. I'm getting a lot of you are worn down with this regeneration. Yeah, you're almost completely burnt out. You're exhausted. Whatever you're going through is absolutely exhausting. I'm not going to dive too much into that because this is a general reading and we want as many people to be able to relate to it as they can. But in this initiation period, it has really worn you down. You're tired. But when you get through this, you can see all this lava and it's like bringing this tree back to life. Like you will be rejuvenated. Rejuvenation is there for you, and that's what you need. And once you find that balance, once you figure out how to make it through this period, this trying period, you will be regenerated, rejuvenated. Okay, so let's dive into your tarot. First, we have the Chariot. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Let's just get them all out here and then I'll go through it. Then we have the Five of Cups. And then we have the Five of Wands. And we also have the Eight of Wands. All right. I'm messing up all my cards, trying to make them fit perfectly. I like it when they look good. So I'm just going to flip this over. This was the bottom deck energy for when I dealt this sequence. I just like to keep it over here. We'll go through the tarot first and then we'll correlate that in with the Chariot showing up first here. Once you pass this stage, once you pass this initiation, you'll be unstoppable. You will gain the skills and you will have the power to plow through your goals, to get what you want, and everything that entails. So don't be afraid of that. You're literally building the skills and the coping mechanisms right now. With the Five of Cups, we'll see what else comes up here, but there could be a little bit of grief. You could be going through something. There could be a loss. But what I'm getting for this now, without any other indications yet, is that this is a valuable earned experience, and it was tough and you're learning something from it and you're moving forward. Sometimes you may feel alone regardless of who else is involved. You may feel like you're going through this all alone. Um the spirit just wants you to keep pushing through. It's okay. This initiation period will soon be over and you'll be fast out of it and almost feel like it didn't even happen. Yeah. With the Five of Wands, everything seems chaotic, probably crazy. It's hot, it's cold, it's up and down. You feel like you're on a roller coaster and probably not the fun kind. Like, one of those old wooden scary kinds from creepy movies that feels like maybe it's going to fall apart, or one of those really old rickety roller coasters right now. And everything just seems uncertain and all over the place. I'm getting that kind of energy for you. Maybe there's people in your life with really up and down, hot and cold energies, and you just never know what they want. You never know how to please them. You never know how to make it right. And you're just out here trying your best, and you're getting a little, fired up over that. But your coping mechanisms are just being tested. Just a reminder there. With the Eight of Wands, change is coming soon, and it's coming in quick. So I don't anticipate you'll be in this initiation much longer. It's coming through for you, and it's coming in quick. Once you pass the initiation period, you will almost be in disbelief. You'll be like, could that even have been real? Could it have been that bad? You'll almost be confused at your own feelings about it, because it will, I promise you, it'll be just a past thought that you kind of think about now and then, of course, that you learned something from. And here with the Three of Cups, Spirit wants you to celebrate it when it's over. It is coming to an end, and you're going to be able to rejoice and find the finish line. Maybe it's not a traditional celebration, because I'm not sure what you're actually going through, but you need to take a moment to recognize what you have conquered and how far you have come. Uh, as for some of you, this won't resonate for everybody, but you may feel like you fit in again or have some new friends from it. Maybe the initiation is like that classic initiation with friend groups and people and different people around you and trying to figure things out, or belonging to any type of board or group or clique or what have you, where you kind of lost your flow. All right, let's see what else we have for you. All right, our first archetype card is Alethea. That's really funny. I usually get the really easy names like the moon, the mountains. Oh, and then we got uh, the Natos. Yeah, so you guys got the tough ones. All right, with Alethea here, this is about truth, clarity, and revelation. So you are ultimately going to learn a lot from this, and things are going to be so clear when you're done, and you're going to understand why you went through what you did, which is so not clear right now for you. You don't even understand why all of this chaos is around you. You're like, what the heck is going on? Why am I going through this? Um, and you're gonna understand what this all happened for, and see what all things are for. And then with this card here, this is the ultimate death card. So some of you may actually be literally grieving a loss or are going through an active loss right now. That's not everybody, or the loss of something, someone, what have you. You may actually be very grieving, which kind of makes sense here with the Five of Cups and the initiation theme. But this is also the ultimate initiation card. It's the initiation to the underworld. It is the death card, which is also major transformation as well. But this is a major initiation card, the ultimate trial of letting go. And there may be loss or grieving, like I said. Okay, let's see what else we have. I did pull some crystals here just to get some clarification on what might help you balance out everything like that. We have Libyan gold tektite. You guys just really love to kill me with the words group too. And Hidnite. Okay, with the Libyan gold tektite, this is manifestation. What I'm getting is, if you currently have been feeling moments of lack, sadness, uncompletion, frustration, Know that that's soon behind you, is what I'm getting from this. And that the powers of manifestation and creating the life that you want and the abundance that you want, that's your next phase. That's your next step. You're going through this initiation now. And when this is all clear, you will be in that realm of, positive affirmations and creating your next step and understanding what that is. You just need to make it through this period. Period. Okay, and then with the gratitude over here, um, what I'm getting is that you're allowed to have, especially under this death card, I mean, something big is going on and it may be even tragic or sad for you. Spirit wants to remind you that you're allowed to have satisfaction and fulfillment. It may feel wrong to feel that at this time, but you're allowed to want it. You're allowed to work for it. You're allowed to manifest it, no matter what you've been through or what prices you've paid. Okay, so let's take a look at the last of your tarot. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Interesting. We have the Devil. And then we have the Two of Wands. The bottom deck energy for that shuffle, I guess you could say, was the Four of Swords. Okay, with the Ten of Pentacles showing up here, you are going to come out of this financially secure, whether it is a new idea to be financially secure, or whether there's some type of gain to be had by this. Like, maybe you're stuck to something because it is financially secure, but there's an ending. And, once you get your good payout or your I don't know, I'm saying settlement, but that's not a very nice thing to say. But once you get, to your financial security and success through that, you can move through to your next chapter. It's going to be worth the payout. Some of you are going to get new financial opportunity, and then others are just like being told to like save the money up. The initiation will end. You'll get through this. Some of you might be in like a bad work situation, and Spirit's just telling you, collect your money, do your job, keep your head down. You're either going to find an opportunity to exit once you save all this money, or things are going to get better once you pass this initiation. With the Devil card, I'm getting that Spirit would like to tell a few of you to not give in to temptation at this time. So, like, whether that's drinks, alcohol, food, overindulgence, or underindulgence of any kind, because I feel like a lot of you are maybe down right now, and that can all be very tempting. Those mood altering things can be very tempting at this time. But the Devil card is here to remind us to keep ourselves in check like that. Don't give in to stuff. Just stay mellow, stay grounded, find balance, and find your strength. With the Two of Wands, in spite of all of this, you have some really great supportive people around you, but yet you feel alone. You have either a great partner or great friends, or you have a support system is what I'm getting that you aren't activating. And it's okay to rely on them, and it's okay to activate them, and it's okay to talk to them. They may be going through their own initiation and may need your help as well, and you may find some value in helping them. Okay, and then our last card here with our final note from your guides, I'm getting the Four of Swords. Slow down, take time to heal and reflect. Based on everything we heard here today, you need it. Okay, well, group 2, that is all of the cards I have for you. Remember that what is blocking you and what is holding you back is an initiation period. It's not completely out of your control because everything is how we react to it. However, this period and this trial period is testing you. Be aware of that, and it's definitely blocking you from your success in your next steps, but as an initiation so that you can find the balance and you can find the strength that you need and you can find the coping mechanisms, and so that you can create the things you need to get rejuvenation and reach the finish line. Okay, I hope you took something from that. If you did, please let me know. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I would love to hear from you. I would love to know what other videos you would like to see on this channel. Any feedback is welcome. So, thanks so much. Thanks for tuning in. Bye. Okay. Welcome, group three. This is your what is holding you back? What is blocking you reading? If you chose this interesting little doodle I made on these cute little cards, then this is the reading for you. Just, showing my artistic side. Okay, let's just jump right into it. I did start with some oracle cards just to set the tone. I'm not going to lie, in the past two groups, I got instant answers from these oracle cards, so they've been coming in pretty strong and have been setting these groups up just for the most information and a really good reading. So let's see what you have. Okay, your first card is the Bat. Listen up. You are working through deep soul patterns. Release any outdated beliefs that surface. Okay, let's see what else we got here before I jump to any conclusions. Okay, the Tiger. Divine timing. Good things come to those who wait. Interesting. And then we have the Deer. Trust. Approach the situation with a light heart. Okay, so with the bat popping up here first and it's yelling at us, listen up. That's a really strong message. So let's start there. What I'm getting from this is that you're stuck in outdated beliefs or adhering to the beliefs of others that they're holding and they're placing on you and the way that you think you should react to situations and maybe not move forward, and they're holding you back because of these outdated beliefs, these really probably grounded in financial and material world, just beliefs that you most likely have grown up with and known in your family realm or perhaps just in your work life realm as well. Um, yeah, you may have grown up in a situation where it's like we do it like X because we always did. So those things are holding you back a bit. We'll dive into it more, but it isn't going to help you where you need to go, Spirit says. Um, you may even believe in a new path. Like, I'm not getting that you believe in these beliefs, but they're always in the back of your mind and the choices that you make. This is the safe path. This is the way it's supposed to happen. I work and I collect the pension and I do this and I do that. And I come home and I date this certain type of person and I marry this certain type of person. And this is what a family looks like, and they can actually hold you back from achieving what you're meant to achieve, is what I'm hearing. um, Turn I can't into I can. I feel like for some of you that'll resonate too. I think you support a lot of other people, but when it comes to your own beliefs and believing in yourself, you have more of like I could never do that kind of attitude, even though you're made of the stuff to do it, is what Spirit's telling me. And with this divine timing with the Tiger here, there is an opportunity right in front of you, I'm hearing. You might already be working on it. It might be like your side hustle, or if it's a person, you might be already engaging with this person, or if it's a travel opportunity. I'm not sure what it is. There's something right in front of you, but your limiting belief system is telling you that it's not going to work like that, or it's going to take a little longer. When the divine timing is saying it's time, jump right in. And that's also what the trust brings to us with the Deer over here. You need to trust that things will work out, and you need to believe in yourself. Um, because you've done this work, you know what's going on, you're the expert in something, and you're being called to bring it into this world, or you're being called to make a change in your life or family patterns or anything like that. Okay, so let's see what else we have to see, provide some clarification. We have the loyal heart. That makes a lot of sense for you. And message in a bottle. Okay, I'm getting something instantly from that. With the loyal heart, though, your loyalty is actually holding you back. You might be sticking around situations or in situations that are okay, whether they be work or love or whatnot related, just because you think it's better than the unknown, because it's safer, because it takes a lot more gall to put yourself out there, and maybe you've done it before or maybe you haven't done it before. um, but it's not making you fulfilled is what I'm getting. Your loyal heart and your loyalty to whatever the situation is now, it's not strong enough. It's more like, oh, the devil I know is better than the devil I don't kind of attitude. And this has worked for other people, and this is you almost feel like your life is like a sacrifice to get to a good life. I think that's the way we feel about careers and stuff a lot of the time too, but this could extend into your family life as well. With the message in the bottle, I'm getting that you're asking for the universe for signs. And I'm not going to lie, Spirit is pretty frustrated with you. They're like, I am giving you all these signs. I am putting everything right out in front of your face. I've done this, I've done that, I've shown you this, I've sent you that, I've sent you this person, I've put you here, I keep showing you this number, and they're like, listen up, listen to me. I'm telling you that you're going to do great things, and you just got to move forward. You just have to be open to receiving my signs, please. The universe is sending you signs. They want you to pay attention. Okay, let's move into your tarot. Whoa, that is some energy. All right, so your first card is the Three of Cups. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Queen or Mother of Wands. In this deck, it says Mother. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. I did shuffle the same deck twice, so I took the bottom deck energy from my first bit of a shuffle, and it's the Ace of Swords. Okay, so what the Three of Cups is telling me is that, yeah, you're stuck in something, and there's like a social status maybe associated with it, or just some social realm associated with it. Maybe, you go to parties, or you, maybe not right now because of COVID, but you know what I mean. And this is what you do, and this is what you talk about, and this is where your friends are, and this is where all the people you know are, and this is where you're comfortable. And this is where you get to celebrate with them. And you believe in great things for other people, is what I'm hearing. And you think that you can accomplish anything together. You have a really great belief system in the sense of, like, when it comes to the things that feel safe to you. But it's more of when you expand to the unknown, or being any type of like solo act, that it gets a little harder for you to digest. With the Eight of Pentacles, you are committed, dedicated, hardworking person. Either way, nobody has any doubts about that. And I think maybe you might perceive, if you left something or changed something or did something, that people would think you gave up on something else, or that you quit something else, or that you're not like that hardworking, or can't maintain two jobs, or what have you, when really you're just working for a greater, bigger picture, and to be more empowered. With the Queen of Wands here, you will cheer anyone else on. And Spirit is saying, take your own advice, be your own advisor, cheer yourself on. It is time for you to step up and play that role, and take that next step. The only thing that is holding you back is your belief system. And people believe in you. You'll be really surprised, is what I'm getting. You'll be very surprised once you take action and put it out there to the world, what you're doing, like who will follow you, who will believe in you. I'm not sure I'm like holding my hands like this during your reading a lot. Might mean something, might not. And then with the Ace of Swords, this bottom deck energy, if you remove the internal blocks, you will be successful, is what I'm getting. This will be successful. New start. I'm getting new business idea, new career path. Maybe some of you want to go back to school, but you feel like you're maybe like a little too old, or you want to start some new type of side hustle, but you feel, like you missed your opportunity or something. I'm getting for a few of you that'll resonate. Okay, let's keep plowing through this really interesting reading. We have the Hunter. So with the Hunter, it's definitely confirming what I did confirm here with the Eight of Pentacles. Like, you are driven. But what it's also telling me is that you are chained down by tradition. I'm getting maybe like some golden handcuff vibes. Um, yeah, the notion of not providing, whether it's just for yourself, or ever having to ask anybody for help or anything like that, is really scary to you. You may be inspired by one thing, but fed by another. And then the thing that feeds you, I'm getting, doesn't inspire you, and the thing that inspires you maybe doesn't quite feed you yet. So that's kind of interesting. All right, and then with the prayer, this is more confirmation on traditions, or asking for signs. Definitely with the prayer, you've been asking for signs, and the universe is like, I have been giving you signs. Pay attention to my signs, please. Open up your eyes. Yeah, they're like want to shake you. That's funny. um Anyway, they're just saying they couldn't be clearer. They're putting all the signs in front of you. So be specific about what you're asking for. If it's a number sequence, or if it's a color, or if it's an animal, just completely throw it out there and be really, really open about it. But I mean, like, if you are like me and live in northern Canada, maybe don't ask for like elephants as a sign. Or, for it to be 20 plus degrees right now. Okay, so we also asked just for some advice in the form of crystals, and let's see what we got. All right, we got hematite, which is grounding. I think that's good advice for you. And then we have ruby, which is shine. That fits so well with what you need to hear, I feel. Okay, so over here with grounding, like, maybe you could benefit by just taking a nice long walk in nature, connecting with nature, find your grounding, find your footing, get your feet underneath you. But this also indicates that it's time to move forward new projects once you get your feet underneath you, and you're stable, like you've got it. You're here, you've built the groundwork. You've made it. Like, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. With the ruby with shine, you're being called upon to shine. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. You have what this card's description actually says, that you have been playing it small and hiding in the shadows. And what spirit is calling upon you to do to move forward is to be bigger, be bolder, move forward, progress. Okay, so let's check out the last of your tarot just for some advice here. Wow. Okay, that's perfect. Oh my goodness, your reading is just so comical. It's the death card. I just said the death card's comical, but it's fine. Then we have the Three of Wands for sure. And we have the Hanged Man, a new perspective. Oh, it couldn't get any clearer than that. And the Son of Wands. Okay, let's take a look here. With the Death card, this is telling you to embrace a complete rebirth and transformation. You are holding on to something that does not serve you, it does not save you. It is just going to wear you down and tear you down, whether this is a work job, current career, current education path, current relationship. Like, you're like, well, things aren't that bad. I should be grateful, but no, like, this is wearing you down. Um, so for the sake of outdated opinions too, though, like, it's just because of false beliefs that have been placed on you, and standards that you have been told to live to that just aren't serving you anymore, that need to change based on the person that you've become. Some of you I'm getting, yeah, like just more of that golden handcuffs vibes, like you're just tied to something it's not going to change. You don't have a lot of hope there, but maybe you've been working on a side project or something like that and it's really inspiring to you. Um, with the 3 of Wands, the future is bright. You know, these all these wands come together and they create like this little circle of light, and the future is bright. For some of you, this is something you already started, like you already created whatever this is, and you're ready to move forward and push it forward and build it more and see success. With the Hanged Man, I think it's just too obvious showing up here. Change your perspective. That's just what it means. You need to flip this on this head. You need to look at it differently. And you need to be more open minded into what this new opportunity, what moving forward means to you, what moving up means to you, what moving on means to you, and just take a different lens at it and maybe a different approach. Okay, and then your final card here is the Son of Wands, also known as the Knight of Wands. So, some of you need to hear that it is never too late. I feel like for a lot of you, you're just kind of like, well, like I'm here, I'm doing this, and this is what I chose, and it's a little late now. Um, you are being asked and called upon to be in your fearless knight energy. This is young energy. This is go getter energy. Step up, move forward, bring it to life. Okay. So I feel like I plowed through that one really, really quickly and talked really, really fast, but and said really, really a lot of times like I usually do. But that is what I am getting for you, group 3. This was a really powerful reading. Some great messages coming through here for you. I hope it resonated. If it resonated, please let me know. Let me know what kind of content you would like to see. Please like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications so you never miss a thing, and catch me back here as much as you can. I'm trying to post once or twice a week, whatever I can sneak in on my schedule. Okay, thanks for everything. Thanks so much for sharing your energy. Bye.